meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Jetzt stellen wir scheinbar den Max Payne, der ein wenig, und ja, wie soll man sagen, ein wenig mitgenommen aussieht. Auch nicht nur diese Szene kommt mir sehr aus Max Payne 2 bekannt vor. Da gab es damals ebenfalls eine Szene, wo man in den Feuer durchlaufen musste.
I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Scheiße! Nein! Los, Max, du schaffst das! Es ist nur ein bisschen Feuer, wir müssen das schaffen.
There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged.
Wer ist er denn?
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Der gehörte zu denen. Gleich untersuchen, das tun wir mal ganz schnell.
Booting his system. Poor bastard.
Die doch noch im Feuer hier arbeiten oder was? Wo schießen die? Scheiße!
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Ihm geht es auf jeden Fall nicht gut, genau wie dem Haus.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor. This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Scheiße! Der jetzt auf unschwierigen Situationen muss Max Payne hier arbeitet wie ein Gangster. Nein, wie ein Polizist, der jeden für die Freiheit tötet. Du kannst weitergehen, mein Freund. So. Das ist gerade wirklich verdammt geil gemacht. Schrank schieben. Ach, wir sollen die ganze Zeit E drücken. Du schaffst es, Max. Du schaffst es. Wir haben es geschafft. Das scheint ein Besprechungssaal zu sein. Draußen scheint es aber noch heile zu sein. Können wir nicht vielleicht durchs Fenster schießen? Scheinbar nicht. Schade. So. Und wo schießt der schon? Oh mein Gott! Das zu der Sache, dass man soll das Büro heile lassen. Ich glaube, das wird nicht mehr so möglich sein. Immer der arme Max Payne.
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Man merkt also, wenn man da unten mal mitliest, für die Leute, die es nicht verstehen. Scheiße! Dem geht's echt dreckig mittlerweile. Dem seine Situation will ich nicht unbedingt besitzen müssen.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers. Hey! Why?
Dem sein Bein ist ab. Oh Gott.
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you. Because of what you did to us. You killed so many of us.
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana? What?
Fabiana Branco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her. Up the hill.
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway.
Der schleppt den doch jetzt nicht mit sich, oder?
These angry paramilitary clowns has some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Er hat ihm geholfen, obwohl er scheiße ist.
I was a mess. Rodrigo Branco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight.
Jetzt rasiert er sich und sieht danach aus wie der Glatzkopf, den man schon in den Trailern gesehen hat,
I
glaube
had a
ich.
liver like a French goose and skin like red leather.
Jetzt gibt es Rache, würde ich sagen.
Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Mit einer Brille, jetzt gibt es Rache, würde ich sagen.
Hello.
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Boha. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. Right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Chapter 7, keine Ahnung was. Na,
So I
das kann
guess
was
I was
lernen.
finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Texturfehler.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States. Você precisa de ajuda, senhor?
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
É isso.
Jesus. Der verarscht mich doch nur, der Junge.
At least I had found myself a tour guide.
Und wer muss es laufen? Vermutlich wir, oder? Nein. Doch, müssen wir.
The way I see it, there's two types of people. Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I cared to admit.
Oh, da sind wirklich eine Menge Frauen.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered, sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Was will der denn jetzt von uns? Ich glaube, der will Ärger mit uns haben, oder? Ich darf mal mit Waffe abnehmen, ihr Amateure.
What do you need, guys? What do you need?
O que você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando. Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então. Você é americano de merda.
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro.
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado. Pega o dinheiro dele, pega o dinheiro dele. Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui.
User disconnected from your channel.
Dá logo. Filho da puta. Valeu, mano.
Ich glaube, die wissen nicht, mit wem sie sich gerade anlegen, oder?
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Kann ich irgendwie mal schneller gehen hier?
First day off the sauce and somehow I'd still ended up in the gutter.
Scheiße, alles weg wegen so einem Penner da. Wenn ich euch erwische, Jungs, dann seid ihr dran. So, ich denke mal, ich mache jetzt hier eine Aufnahmepause. Wir sehen uns dann also nächstes Mal wieder, beziehungsweise entweder hier nach oder später. Also bis gleich. So, weiter geht's jetzt hier auch wieder bei Max Payne. Am gleichen Tag, weil jetzt ist keiner mehr im TS da. Also nehme ich lieber weiter auf. Ich dachte, ich nehme jetzt mal eine Stunde auf, aber jetzt gehen wir wohl weiter aus. Über 10 Stunden. Kann ich mitspielen, Kinder? Jetzt hauen die auch noch ab, weil wir denen zugeguckt haben, oder was? Können wir da hinkommen? Nee, scheinbar nicht. Wen haben wir da oben?
Mostra.
Pô, que isso, a coisa mais simples. Vai lá, mostra pra ele. Você escolhe dos três pra ele.
Desculpa, olá. Fala inglês. I'm a little lost. Perdido? Onde és tu?
Tá no lugar errado, rapá.
No comprende. I need a phone, a telephone.
Bora.
Publico.
A gente não é centro de informação turística, não, Gui.
Well, they weren't gonna help me. And who could blame them? I was a dumb American in a place where dumb Americans were less popular than the clap. If I was gonna find my way out of this mess, I was on my own.
Der Typ sieht verdächtig aus. Nein, der hat auch schon scheinbar vor
It
uns
looked
ab.
like there was a bar up ahead. The irony was not lost on me. I figured sobriety was no use to me dead.
Scheint ja eine tolle Bar zu sein, wenn sie nicht wirklich läuft. Und jetzt ist schon wieder jemand im TS drin, die ich jetzt einfach ignorieren werde. Hallo Freunde, wisst ihr, wo der Weg lang geht? Scheinbar nicht. Das ist doch vielleicht ein Ami, oder?
In more ways than I could possibly explain.
I know you. At the disco with the gun.
Das ist der Polizist.
Yeah, you had hair back then and better clothes. Anders Dudling from Steele, North Dakota. Why on earth are you here?
Well, I'm looking for someone. What are you doing here?
Oh, we came to help the cause. See, after I retired, my wife, she said I had to do something. And well, you know, I always loved kids, so I got involved in Angels of the Hill. Oh, it's a great cause, and they're really great folk, and, well, now we come down twice a year to help inoculate the children of the favelas. Yeah, oh, simply wonderful, giving back. Whole family does it. In fact, my little girl's coming in a couple of days.
Aren't you afraid?
I was a cop for 25 years. And granted, Steele ain't San Paulo, but, you know, I seen things. And people are the same everywhere. Good, bad, indifferent.
Listen, have you heard anything about a woman, about 28, rich? She was kidnapped. I heard she was being held around here.
No?
All right, well, good luck.
All right, you too. You look like you need it. I gotta get back at it. All right, I'll say a prayer for you.
Another life lesson I didn't want.
Eine andere Geschichte aus dem Leben. Oder ein Beitrag aus dem Leben, den er nicht haben wollte. Oder eine Stunde aus dem Leben. Gehen wir mal durch die Tür hier, würde ich sagen. Schon wieder so eine Diskothek. Mit elektronischer Musik, die ihr das oder so nicht mag. Und Nutten. Oh, super. Hallo, Babys. Hey, halt doch mal an. Scheinbar wieder nicht.
I hoped this classy-looking establishment would have a phone so I could call Passos. Either that or a gun so I could shoot myself and save these kids the bother.
Hey, that telephone? Telefone, vai lá no fundo, ó. Segue em frente.
When you're stuck in a foreign country and you don't know the words for reverse charges, and you're in some lonely skin joint in the middle of some poor slum, having just had every last cent robbed from you, and you call yourself a bodyguard, then you know you're a loser.
Hey, Matt, can I buy you a beer?
Do I know you?
No, I don't think so.
Look, if you're gonna shoot me, to make it quick, I'm a little busy.
If I was going to shoot you, I wouldn't waste a beer.
Wait, come on. I'm trying to dry out a bit, so just a soda, please.
Sure. Why don't you go sit down? Guaraná pra ele, chopp pra mim. Bem gelado. Interesting haircut, by the way. I meant to tell you that.
Yeah, well,
Wilson da Silva. Very good to meet you.
nice to meet you, I think.
Although you'll forgive me if I promise never to employ you as my bodyguard. You did a great job watching after Rodrigo Bronco.
Fuck you.
You were set up.
Bet your ass I was.
Now, let me ask you something.
Have you ever seen this guy? Sehano.
Yep, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah, he sure put his gang out of business. But don't worry, those guys, they're a small fry. This is the guy I'm interested in. Neves. And this is his little buddy here. Milo Hegel. They work for this vigilante group, Crasha Preto.
Yeah, I know him.
Well, they're very popular with right-wing politicians, like Victor Branco. Now, you see, many years ago, he helped clear some villages on a bit of land Rodrigo Branco wanted to develop.
Rodrigo Branco?
Yes, he did some very bad things. Anyway, have you ever seen this guy?
Maybe at the stadium.
I knew you were involved in that business. You know, I wanted to investigate that, but I got an order to blame it on some local street kids instead. Tell me, what happened there?
Nothing. We simply went to hand over some cash to this guy's clowns for a ransom exchange when this guy's clowns jumped us and they shot everybody.
Apart from you and your boy Passos.
That's right. We had to shoot our way out of there.
They let you go. It's okay, it's a